Would you rather have Beyonce's talent or have Jay-Z's business acumen?
Oh, wow. Wow. Actually, not that. I think I would have Jay-Z's, like, business, honestly.
I don't know, because Beyonce still got more money than Jay-Z.
I know.
Now, granted, a lot of that might be, his doing.
It's just, our parents was in love. They wanted to have sex somehow.
On Valentine's Day.
That's why Scorpios. Or it could have been somebody's birthday.
Or somebody that's getting finessed out of their taxes.
Ooh. I never thought about that.
Beat down for the tax money, and now you got a child, and it's a Scorpio.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, that's tax time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
We the refund babies.
Oh, so sorry.
It's okay.
I was birthday 6. I did the math.
See, it's always disturbing when you find out when you was conceived. Because then you can kind of pinpoint what the occasion was.
Mm-hmm.
Or if your parents was just nasty as hell and just doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Likkle Table. I'm your host, your favorite neighborhood roster, and we are here for episode number 34. And this week, I have a very special guest, Miss Kourtney. I appreciate your interest in wanting to come through and the execution of you doing such. You want to tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Well, born and raised in home. I really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very bubbly once you get to know me. I mean, I know people probably be like, "Damn, she's a bitch." If they first see me, but that's just my best of bitch face. I just in the moment. But once you see me and you say, "Oh, hey, Kourtney, it's giving their match," I don't know, like
Very animated.
Very animated. Very animated. Can sing a song to any type of situation. You say a word, I'm gonna have a song associated with it. I'm gonna sing it.
So would you kind of consider yourself introverted to an extent?
To an extent. I'm very much both introvert and outrovert. But the situation just has to come for that.
Has to be appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. You say you're from Daytona Beach, Florida.
Age.
See, now I don't know about that phrase.
It's given, it was probably that back in the day.
It might have been due
Because
to,
apparently Daytona wasn't very much big back then.
yeah, until they shut down BCR and started coming up with all these rules. Shut down Beach Jeep or whatever the hell it's called.
I was shocked, actually.
Jeep Week, Truck Week. The only thing we really have now that involves the beach is Bike Week and Spring Break.
I'm really spring break, I would say, because like Bike Week, they're not really on the beach.
Yeah, other
They're
than
just
Main
on
Street.
Main Street.
Yeah. So and I looked it up. It's a lot. Daytona Beach isn't even on the top 100 world's famous beaches. So I honestly feel like that's why they took the sign down.
Well, I was about to say that. I'd be like, why they do that reconstruction?
Talking about renovations or whatever, I was like, see, now I feel like I know the truth. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give them a couple months.
Don't come for a city headaches on them.
They said that it's supposed to be back up next year, so we'll see.
They've been working on that damn international. As soon as you get across that bridge for years.
Yeah, trying to expand it.
Figure it out.
I ain't doing nothing but backing up traffic. So, born and raised in Daytona Beach, you graduated from Father Lopez, which is a private school.
Private school.
How was that?
it felt like I was in high school.
Like, really? Okay. What? In what aspect?
I can't even explain it, and the only reason why I say that is because sometimes, like, the school will let someone shadow you if they feel like, I might want to come to this school, but let me see how it is. Never knew about it, but my cousin shadowed me. Why? I really think he just wanted a day out of school.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's your senior year. What are you shadowing for?
Right.
You know you're
finna
graduating. What are you doing here?
You're not
Let's get Ariana. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Type shit. But he told me, he was like, this shit is like High School Musical, and he pointed out every character. I'm like, I am in High School Musical.
So, what character would you have been?
I
Or were
wouldn't
you
have
just
been.
an extra in the
I
background?
was just in the background.
So you was one of the ones on the sideline watching them like
Yeah,
perform
just like-
and dance at lunch. Like, I'm trying to eat, but okay.
Very much trying to eat. Please get out my way. I already got a page. Get out my way, please, right now.
That's crazy. Speaking of High School Musical, I was in chorus and drama my senior year of high school, and we did a flash mob to that song from
Was
High
it
School
the last
Musical.
the end? Damn, what was the name of that
Oh,
song?
yeah.
That one.
It's on YouTube. I ain't gonna say how to find it, but it's on.
You can tell me when we
It's,
stop recording.
it's still on YouTube.
That's crazy. I have some very, I'm not gonna say very embarrassing videos on YouTube because it's not embarrassing. It's actually, it got some views when I first popped it. I think it's like, maybe like 5,000 views. I was like, oh shit, look at us.
You want to talk about embarrassing videos on YouTube? I called myself being a rapper and being in a rap group when I was in from 8th grade to 10th grade.
Okay.
And I got all kind of music on YouTube that I wish I had the account information for so I can delete.
At least hide it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's definitely
It's out there forever.
yeah, it's still on there. But I mean, it was character building.
Yeah, that's all.
I think that definitely had a role in my interest in music and editing and all kind of stuff that paved the way for this. So
It's all there. It's all there.
that don't make it any less embarrassing.
I know, but they say you gotta be able to, I guess, be humiliated. Wait, to be you know what I mean?
Humiliated.
That word.
Mhm.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. In order to just be comfortable and shit like that. So, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. And I was doing my own engineering and stuff, recording myself, editing the song, putting merging it on the beat and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
All on my own in middle school. So
Well, that's good.
yeah, I got I wouldn't say a lot of experience, but low key a lot of experience.
I think we were just that generation that didn't know we had that experience.
Yeah, it was just doing
And
stuff.
just doing shit. Like creating our own MySpace pages. Literally, we over here
We were coding.
and ain't even know.
Oh my
Ain't
god.
know nothing.
Was building whole MySpace profiles,
Websites
created backgrounds and added music, all kinds of
your
stuff.
profile. Yeah, you're finna steal my songs. Man. We had no idea. We were the original STEM.
It's like, what the hell happened? I feel
People
like
was on Photoshop just making fancy ass pictures. I ain't even know what we was doing. We could have
a lot of people
really took
thought
over the
ball.
world.
We were supposed to be way farther than we are. Because, oh my god, we had the best of both worlds.
We learned
Growing up
everything.
in the middle of the 90s, or being born in the middle of the 90s and growing up around that time was you got the feeling of going outside and playing and being active and going to grandma's house for the weekend and stuff like that. But then you also have the technology,
Right.
and the iPads and the cell phones and the computers.
And every new more technical it got, the more advanced we got, low key.
Right, but now it's like all these kids really know is the technology. They ain't really, yeah, they ain't going outside or
We still have flip phones. Asians.
slam the hell out of a flip phone. All right, don't piss me off.
True definition.
They're about to break the phone.
What else we had? Landlines. I remember.
Phone books.
Phone books. Address books.
Having
You
the
had
order
to
piece
know.
side of the phone.
You had to know the numbers.
Right.
You couldn't just, let me look at my phone to know. You had to have that thing right down.
Right. You somewhere at a friend's house or something and you trying to call your mama or nobody have a number written down or whatever. All right. Gotta find a way to call your mama. I remember plenty of times where I called myself just disappearing during the day and thinking everything was gonna be all right coming back home at night.
Absolutely not.
And I got hit with all kinds of wooden spoons and shoes and extension cords.
But that's considered child abuse nowadays.
Yeah, definitely. You can't even yell at your kid too hard in public now.
What?
Going to jail.
Is everything okay?
Right.
Perfectly fine now.
But then they wondering why these kids ain't got no respect for nothing. Don't respect nobody.
We sound like the uncles and the aunties.
I mean, I just made a post on Facebook the other day saying that I just turned 29. I'm pretty much pumping at 9. Yeah, I'm knocking on 30, so you know, I can talk like this. And I've been old spiritually for a while. Like I say all the time, I'm about 73.
He's an old
Like, they was calling me Uncle D and stuff, like, cause I'm in a dance organization and my smoking fraternity. So I joined my dance organization in fall 2015. So like anybody from like 2018 and up, like Noah, calls me Uncle D. It's like, bro, I'm not even that much older than y'all. But in the dance world, I guess I am.
Yeah, I was about to say that in that world.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this. You are. Then once you the oldest out of everybody, you gonna be.
See, yeah, that's why I don't even go around no more like that for real. Like, cause everybody.
Let it be called.
That and I'm gonna say this. Just Cookman in general, everybody there, because I was just on campus to buy food there. And everybody there looked like babies.
Yeah.
So
that's why I can go out to the parties no more.
So I just wouldn't be, I don't know, not comfortable because I'm comfortable around my organization, but I just feel like I've paid my dues. Like I've done, put my time in. It's time to pass the torch and get missing. And it's been that time for a while, but hell, you got people older than me that's still out there. And kudos to them. But it's just my personal preference. Like I'm very particular about who I allow in my mix. And going around them just opens the doors to be exposed to a lot of unnecessary foolishness.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Ain't got time for it. I think I can go ahead and get into the Would You Rather segment. First Would You Rather question. Would you rather have Beyonce's talent or have Jay-Z's business acumen?
Oh, wow. Actually, not that. I think I would have Jay-Z's, like, business, honestly.
I don't know, because Beyonce still got more money than Jay-Z.
I know.
Now, granted, a lot of that might be, you know, his doing. So,
Their team.
yeah.
What's hers is his, and what's his is hers.
Right. So you're going with the acumen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have to go with the acumen too, and my reasoning would be like, it's people now that have Beyonce's talent, but just aren't getting discovered.
Right.
People that we might know personally that can sing better than Beyonce, they just don't know the right people, don't know what to do to even get themselves discovered in the first place,
Right.
and don't know what to do once they get discovered. So, you have all the talent in the world, but if you don't know what to do with it, it ain't gonna matter.
Exactly.
All right, next question. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
Always 20 minutes early.
Yeah, I despise being late.
I hate it with a passion.
You know, it upsets me even more when it's not my fault. Like if
If
I'm
you get
waiting
stuck-
on somebody,
Oh,
and then it's even worse when that person knows that you don't like to be late.
and they're still out on your time.
Yeah, definitely 20 minutes early. Hell, I'm like that now, early every day.
Try to at least, even if I don't like walk into whatever place I need to be, unless it's right on time, I like to be in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So I know I'm here.
Right. All right, next question. Would you rather die before your partner or die after your partner? I guess this really just depends on how.
I don't know. Like, I would hate for that to happen at a young age.
Right.
So it's, I don't know. I'm really stuck on
I mean, I guess you can put it in terms of like y'all are both at old age, and you know y'all both know somebody gonna go. Y'all just don't know which one. Would you rather be first, or would you rather be after?
I don't know. I think I would rather be after, just so I can make sure, like, I know my partner. I mean, it could be either way. I don't know. I just want to make sure that my partner is laid to rest the way that they would want to. Type shit. I mean, it's the same way as the other way around too.
Right.
So I'm like, I really don't know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably have to go out first. Oh, I can't see my baby in the coffin.
Yeah.
My life
it's
partner, like, oh.
Like, damn.
Oh, that might send me right there. Like, I might go immediately. Like, just bring the casket,
Like,
bring
do
the
I
other
want
casket
to be?
in.
Do I want to die from a broken heart?
Right.
Because that happens.
Low key, I was just watching Marlon Wayne's new special, his stand-up special. It's on Prime Video,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh shit! I'm just going.
you good? Marijuana's not an issue. However, he was talking about, you know, how his mom passed first, and afterwards his dad just like stopped going to church, wouldn't leave the house for real, just sat in front of the TV with a liquor bottle or alcohol bottle, saying how much he missed his girl. And I was like, bro, I can't do it, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Because sometimes it be like, and normally it is always the wife, and it's like they just be there for their partner so much. Sometimes they just take care of the household so much to where it's like they don't think about it, and then it's like now everything's piling up, and it's like I have to now do this. That shit get hard sometimes.
Having to take on the responsibilities of somebody that's been doing it for.
Yeah, and it's like you didn't take it for granted, of course not, but it's just like
You didn't think about how much of an impact that person had on your everyday life
yeah.
until they're not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad as hell, yeah.
And then it's like when you get to that point at an old age.
Yeah, take me out first. I'm going first. I know she'll do me right.
Right.
But I just don't know. Especially like, I know how I feel now, and if I get to the point to where I actually marry a woman and we last that long,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna want nobody else.
Right.
Why am I here?
Yeah. That too.
Yeah, no. All right, next question. Would you rather have a partner that's attractive but dumb, or have a partner that's unattractive but a genius?
I mean, I just even need love too.
Indeed.
They need love too. I mean, you can't be just hideous as fuck. Like, I don't know. And I feel like some girls always be like, I don't want my dude to be like too attractive. Like, you gotta have some type of ugliness. I don't know.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard that.
So,
from
yeah.
females. Which is insane, because it's like you're admitting that I'm somewhat ugly. But it's a good thing.
Nah, I don't know.
I'm not saying me, I'm just saying in general.
Right. Because we're not ugly.
The speed.
At all.
The speed.
We're not ugly. At all. And we're not dumb either. But, and I cannot have a conversation with somebody that's dumb.
Yeah.
Or like just can't get it. Because I just can't control my facial expressions. It'll just be like, are you stupid or are you dumb?
Yeah.
It must be both.
Without me having to even say it, my face is going to say all that.
Like, you really can't put one and two together?
Right, you can't formulate an articulate sentence.
Huh.
So you're going with unattractive and genius.
Very much.
Okay.
I have to.
Yeah. Yeah, because unattractive, that person can grow on you. And with them being a genius, ain't no telling what y'all can be capable of. All right, next question.
Oh, Lord.
Would you rather have a tail like a monkey or ears like a bunny rabbit?
I think I would like ears of a bunny rabbit. Because now that you did that,
Yeah.
but also this is a lot to sit on, and then a tail.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to wrap around my waist or something.
How would that work? I don't. Neither is that an option.
No, it's not an option.
I don't know. I don't like this question. I guess. No, I'm just gonna keep the bunnies. I'm gonna keep the ears. Just
You like
because
rocket?
it's a childhood thing with my dad. He used to call me rabbit. So he used to hop around the house like a bunny rabbit when I was little. So I might as well just stick with it.
It's appropriate. I definitely think I'm gonna go with the tail. Well, I ain't gonna lie. It depends on where the tail comes out. Like if
It can't be right where I'm sitting. That's very uncomfortable.
right, but I mean the tail is usually like right here, like at the end of your spine.
That'll be okay.
That's what I said. I'm liable to just wrap around my waist and call it a day,
I guess.
because I can at least hide that.
That's true. Alright.
I mean, if it might have a mind of its own and mess around and pop out one day.
Right, it's like,
Now I'm on the news. Definitely take that over the bunny ears though. But I don't
sorry.
teach them. All right, last question. would you rather only watch TV for a month or only listen to music for a month? As far as like entertainment.
I didn't say drama in my life. That's not mine.
It's a good drama.
But you can't really go around it because of your music and TV shows. So.
Yeah. I think I'll go with the music though, because I can't go without the music.
Yeah, your music doesn't. It makes sense. I mean, I am
record
too.
player.
Yeah. I mean, I am too, but
I mean, I watch TV and movies and whatnot. I have a very, extensive library as far as movies is concerned, but as far as music,
gotta go.
yeah, music definitely trumps movies. Because I can't remember the last time I went to see a movie in the theaters.
Yeah, I be saying I want to go see that every movie.
Me too.
Like, because I was like, I'm going to see that shit.
I told myself that about that. I told myself that about Terrifier 3.
You know, I've never seen the Terrifier.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like, not that it's like I'm not interested, I just really never heard of it.
Are you into scary movies?
No, I love scary movies. That's why I was saying that I've never heard of it until Halloween Horror Nights. And I'm like, well, who the fuck is Terrifier? Well, I see I was here. Who is he? Is it a movie? Is it a show?
That
Is
man.
it something y'all just made up? And then I'm just seeing the shit pop up, like on Amazon and stars and everything. I just said, oh, it's a movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Still
3 of
watched
them
it.
now.
Right.
I recommend watching it because there's different kinds of scary movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got like paranormal, you got zombie, you got like more gory movies.
There's slasher.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's like a very gory slasher movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like on some Quentin Tarantino slasher type stuff, like very extra. They show body parts ripping apart and all the blood and everything.
All the organs and all the insides.
Yeah, they show that. They show all that. And he definitely takes advantage. Because I'm not gonna say too much and give it away, but that boy, he's a wild man.
Okay.
But yeah, I told myself I was gonna go to the movies to see it, but every time I had time to go, I was just I just went against it.
And then it's not even movies no more. It's like, oh, I missed it.
Alright, that was this week's Would You Rather segment. So I see that you post a lot of like flyers for different events. What is your role in these events?
So I do bottle service.
Okay.
I also do this.
Okay.
Just depends on the position.
And
But mainly bottle service.
okay. And hookah would be pretty much the same thing, just bringing out the hookah, taking the water for it or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. So I seen that
Oh Lord.
I seen that there's supposed to be Mook Boy and Armstrong versus. That's true?
That's the thing.
Okay.
It's a thing. It's happening.
You're gonna be there? Be safe, first of all. Second of all, I am really shocked that that's happening.
Very much.
And I'm gonna be even more shocked if it happens and nothing
Else happens.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be a blessing.
And it's like, I get it, and I understand.
Yeah, it's a lot of years and stuff behind those two.
Yeah.
And for Orlando to be such a small city, or big but small at the same time, if you're really from there or be around that area, it's I don't know, boy. It ain't a building big enough to put them two in for me.
I mean, the original building was definitely not going to do it. That it was going to happen there. It wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, you need something the size of the Ocean Center. Because that's bringing out a lot of people. A lot of people from both sides personally, a lot of people just from
honestly,
around the area.
Because even like with sections, like I'm not doing Bible studies that night. I'm doing so.
People gonna be buying food every night? Wow.
But
See, I don't smoke.
sometimes I'd rather not.
When I did, a few times I did years ago, they made my head hurt. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Even though I'm not doing Bible studies, like I be promoting like for the sections and stuff, and even like from that, like the building, I think it has like 62 sections.
Jesus.
And it's like only maybe 19 sections left. And that was just something promoted for maybe like just 2 weeks. So like that itself, like I know it's
Alright, and the show ain't even until what, the end of this month?
Thanksgiving night.
Right. Yeah, we're close to that
So
time.
basically,
So yeah, there's still a lot of time between now and then. And how big are the sections?
pretty big. It's just, I would just hope and pray that it kind of turns kind of like how Jeezy and Gucci had their verses. That's really how I'm just hoping and praying that's how it goes. We just need a good balling. We can do balling at the end. We can do scratch off at the end. We can do something at the end. But y'all have to do that shit together.
Yeah.
Even if you're on that side or you're on that side, y'all
Right.
have to do it at the same time.
Yeah, I just hope the night just, I hope this hands over that building, that event, all them people's hearts and emotions. I hope everybody,
Yeah, they need this.
check that at the door. I hope everybody gets home safe that night, definitely. And yeah, I just had to ask about it because I really did not believe that it was it was real. Like, and especially after the the video,
That's why I was
I
like,
just seen Armstrong post
I just saw
saying
it.
that if anybody books this man, it's getting shut down. So
You can shut down your own show. So that's why.
but knowing Armstrong, he would.
Oh my God, don't say that.
Just because of who it is. And that's why I say I hope it's, hands over that event. I hope everybody comes with the purest intentions, a light heart, and they can get through the night without any conflict. Because I think that'll be for everybody's benefit. I think it's going to be a lot of people in that building, and bullets ain't got no names on them.
I've been in experience though. I've been in there before. They use like security, and I'm pretty sure like the people that's throwing it is gonna have like police and like it got to talk to us.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
got to have that interest. I don't give a fuck that goddamn sheriff department is just down the street now. Y'all need to be
Yeah.
on the street and
Yeah,
the street,
they need to be in the
outside.
building.
That too.
Yeah, because I don't know, but just with building security, I feel like that's giving people way too much leeway.
Because lately security been acting too big and bad.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Either too big and bad or
Yeah,
too
just-
lax,
yeah.
and letting people get in with God knows what.
But that's what I was about to say too. Like, you be having like metal detectors, all that shit up to date, working all kinds. The ones you walk through is giving TSA in that bitch for sure.
Okay.
You be giving TSA in that bitch for sure.
They gonna need it. They definitely gonna need it at the back door too, because yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be a lot of firepower in there otherwise.
Hopefully everybody will know full off that Thanksgiving food, so they just like, you know what?
Right, they just trying to vibe.
Right.
Hell, everybody might even miss the show because they gonna fall asleep.
And then honestly, yeah, I'm looking at, I'm like, why is everything now starting at 9:30? What happened to 10 o'clock?
Because everything be closing early now.
And then everybody want to have these after-hour spots. They want to make sure, oh, y'all want to go to both spots. Like, you know you gonna miss that shit. You might as well come to the after-hours.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Main spot closed at midnight.
That's pathetic.
Yeah, it's just bad. The club scene in just Central Florida in general, from what I've experienced, it's nothing compared to like South Florida or even
this
up
club
north.
in Miami called Break. When I tell you, every time I go there, I have the best fucking time. I love. That's just the go-to for me.
You know, what about that place makes it a good time for you?
I don't know. Like, it's just a vibe. Like, walking in, it's not really an inside club, it's an outside vibe.
Okay.
Maybe that's why it's outside. I like being outside.
Makes sense.
It gives very much, damn, am I in Miami or am I in, like, Tulum type shit?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just always a good time. I've been there twice already.
But that kind of has a disadvantage though, like with the
Because
weather.
if it rains,
yeah,
you're fucked.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it rains a lot in Miami.
Thankfully, I am now.
So I think I can start the Am I the A-hole now.
Shit.
This week's Am I the A-hole question says, am I the A-hole for telling my fiance of 8 years to choose between his best friend and I? She says, am I the a-hole for telling my fiance of 8 years to choose between his best friend and I? Okay, basically my fiance and I met 8 years ago. 8 years ago, my fiance and his best friend became business partners as well. My fiance, 27, named Sean, and his best friend, 30, Ace, spent a lot of time together. A lot is in bold letters. A lot of time together to begin with. He comes home at the crack A of dawn.
Not the crack ass of dawn.
Yeah. Between 3 and 4 a.m. after drinking all night on the weekends, and I'm pretty sure he visits his house after work almost every day. They spend the night with each other for 2 or 3 days at a time, and Ace even went to my dress fitting with Sean. So I'm kind of iffy so far, I don't lie to you. She says, I would like to mention the night before my dress fitting, they had a sleepover. Not to mention, they were about 10 minutes late to the dress fitting the next morning. Alright, what is going on? I don't even want to keep reading, but I gotta keep reading because it's a lot more story. Brother man. She says, he yelled at me for the first time last week when I asked him if anything weird was going between the two.
She is not the asshole.
He said he was uncomfortable and immediately shut it down. Every time Ace and Sean hang out, Sean dresses up and acts like he's a freaking girl. It's weird. Anyway, today was our 8th year anniversary. I have put up with a lot of things. One of the days, he told me he couldn't get it up due to him being excited to see Ace because they were going on this trip they've been waiting for all month, and he didn't find it fair to even have sex with me if his mind wasn't in it. I said I overstood. But this was the last straw. He canceled our 8-year anniversary date to go out with Ace. Then he spent the night at his house and ignored most of my calls. Once he got home the next morning, it was very early, and he apologized for not returning my calls. I told him that he had to choose between him and I if he wanted this to work. He looked extremely defeated and got defensive, saying that if I wanted to leave because he had a best friend that he saw his family, that I could, but he didn't know what else to do. I stormed out and I'm staying at my parents' house. He's texting and calling me, but I seriously don't want to hear anything until he tells me that he'll drop Ace. Am I the a-hole?
Absolutely not.
Ma'am, your fella is
What was that that Wendy Williams quote? fuck?
I don't know, but you're feeling like fellas. I
Fuck.
hate to break it to you, buddy.
What that lady said?
That man like boys. Spending the night at each other's house.
Denial is a river in Egypt. Girlie, your fiance is gay. You are not the asshole.
Yeah.
That's it.
I ain't gonna lie, you the a-hole for missing all the red flags. And
For letting it continue.
yeah, cause what?
Oh, you're right.
He canceled your 8th year anniversary dinner. Was missing your phone calls. Didn't come home till the next morning because he was with a best friend. You say he already dresses up and acts like a female in this man's presence. So that means he's the bottom too. So it's like he ain't even doing the bending. Somebody bending him over.
So you doing the bending? God, that's what you should have said. That's what you should have asked that man. Just redid the whole scene good enough.
But it wouldn't have even
I
went
see
like
how
that.
you look like
because-
as your best friend. You look very much. What is it?
Yeah, you're not the a-hole for the initial situation, but you're definitely the a-hole, in my opinion, for just disregarding the red flags and all the.
What kind of business they do?
That he has to stay out until
I just
2
wanna
or
know the
3,
business.
3 or 4 in the morning,
What's
2,
the
3 days a
business?
week.
What's the business?
It better be bringing home bread.
It better not be no OnlyFans.
But I hope to God. And then he coming home and getting in bed with his lady. You know,
I'm not saying that's true, lady. If this is a real situation.
I honestly don't know. They're just stories that I find like on little tabloids and stuff that
Okay.
people post online.
Oh,
I mean, they might be
they
real.
might be.
Yeah.
I wanna,
But I mean, there's names. But
there are names. It could be fake names to cover up
That-
the real
that too.
name too.
yeah,
I would hope.
right.
But Sean was not. You need to tell that girl about you and AIDS.
Yeah, because math ain't math, brother.
When we say dressing up like a girl, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, I don't understand what you mean by that either. What do you mean dressing up?
Like,
Like, or
are we
like
wearing
wearing
dresses?
tighter clothes,
Yeah.
maybe, or like wearing stuff that might show more skin.
Right.
But
More.
again,
Like,
even if that was the case,
yeah,
if
sure.
you notice that, why is that something you're overlooking?
8 years.
This ain't something that just started. And you wait till the 8th year to give him an ultimatum to choose between you and the best friend. Out of all things, you not leaving altogether because you obviously know that this man is involved in this man. It's the man. Yeah, wind be winding out of sometimes. But yeah,
That's hilarious.
I did not want to read all that story because
Yeah.
I seen where it was
got
going.
crazier.
I seen where it was going, and I just didn't want to go there, but I had to go there because.
I had to know.
Yeah, you're welcome. That was this week's Am I the A-hole segment. So I said something about shootings earlier. Did you see the videos that's been going around on social media today? I guess a girl went
I
to
did,
Sanford
actually.
and
Yeah.
got into it with 2 females, or started fighting one of the females. The other female jumped in and then backed up, and then the other female that got up shot the girl. And now the female is dead. Yeah. Yeah, that's wild. And I had watched not the whole live because some of it was going in and out, and it was like an hour and some change long.
Yeah,
I was like, that's
too much.
a long live.
That's insane.
But it's literally from one of the points where she started arguing, not arguing, but like explaining the situation or listening to the other girl live and talking about it, to going to get her kid from daycare, to taking her kid back home, checking on her kids, making sure they got their homework and stuff, their baths together, to her driving to Sanford,
Right.
to her going and finding the neighborhood, pulling up to the gate, pulling into the neighborhood, pulling up to the fight, getting out the car, and as soon as the girl hit her with the thing, it cuts off on her head. Well, you can't be pulling up on people nowadays.
Yeah.
A lot of people do not even fight for real. Especially with these new open carry laws.
Right.
People just waiting to use their guns. And it's definitely a sad situation because she left behind 3 kids, if I'm not mistaken. Holidays right around the corner. Literally Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. And them kids gotta go through that.
It's like they're not gonna be alone, but it's like it's just you don't have your mother.
Right.
I don't think nobody say.
They gonna be dealing with their mother getting killed. Like
Right. And now it's probably gonna be such
a viral thing.
right.
Yeah, it's already going crazy now.
But
Yeah, because a lot of stuff like that happens on the daily. It just don't get recorded.
just ironically, she was live. And ironically, they were both on live.
Right.
Which is insane.
And then to claim self-defense, like,
You are not in danger. Y'all literally were both fighting.
people kill me when they swear up and down that they know the laws. But be so wrong. Like,
So wrong.
in no way, shape, or form did you display any type of fear in that situation.
At all.
You knew she was coming. You anticipated her arrival.
All that.
You were outside when she
Waiting,
got
most
there.
likely. So,
You threw the first hit. You weren't running, and then the only time you started backing up was after you shot.
and it's so crazy because like this the post that keep going out and it tags her. So like everybody's going to your page. And it's like that's why you're able to shop. Like y'all are insane. But it's so sad. It's just so sad.
Yeah, definitely. Life is too short for
It's
that
given
fool.
very much honesty. I mean, it can be as many gun laws as possible, which needs to be in effect, but it's always going to be guns on the streets, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, it was guns on the street before they passed that little law.
Yeah.
They just made people more comfortable carrying
We're
it.
doing that shit.
Yeah.
But just like certain, like, I think like when you take like a test to get your gun license and stuff, like you gotta take a mental type test. That
Yeah.
need to be for everything, especially
Yeah.
with guns. Because I
Some
don't
kind
know,
of psychological test.
something because a lot of y'all be
Not right in the head.
and
Don't
y'all
need to
go.
have guns.
Right. Here we go. Like, absolutely.
Just with the kid that shot up downtown on Halloween night.
You're 17. You and your parents need to go down.
Yeah.
So sorry.
I seen that video too. Literally just randomly walking through the crowd.
And that's like what's been going on around here. Like earlier this year, like with all the little, like hella schools had been on shutdown because they've been getting threats
All them
from
threats,
other
yeah.
kids. And it's like, it's from kids. And this isn't like high school. This was elementary school, middle school. Like, what are we talking about here? Why do y'all have easy access to this anyways?
And right.
Because why are y'all parents so careless?
Which in turn
That's why you
comes
and
back
your
to the parents
need
being
to-
charged.
Yeah.
That's why they
Y'all gotta
charged
do
that
it.
father of that
Accountability or something.
that 17-year-old that shot up that school in Georgia not too long ago. They charged him and his daddy because his daddy bought him the assault rifle for Christmas or something
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
great.
Like, you bought a 16, 17-year-old an assault rifle? For what?
For what? What are we? Is it hunting season? What are we
And
hunting?
even then, what are you hunting with an assault rifle? I was actually supposed to go to the University of Miami for culinary. Yeah, but I ended up staying here and going to Brooklyn. Yeah, definitely do. Yeah, I had Chef Kester from Mainland get in contact with the people from their program and everything. And I was gonna go, and then, but my mom was a single parent at the time, and I was the oldest of 6 kids. So I wanted to stay in close proximity to help out a little bit. Applied to Kourtney, got accepted. Started going for music. Well, I was supposed to be in the concert chorale.
So you weren't in
Nah, I was close. I was in band in middle school, but I like playing instruments. I just don't like being told when to play. Yeah, so band just wasn't for me. Like, I always liked the band, the band for other people, but or like watching them.
And yes, the Marching Wildcats is getting very much top 5 HBCU bands, but
In the country, okay.
you don't have
Still to this day.
argue with your mama, not me.
Yeah, regardless of how sorry the football team is right now,
But
the band is still
that
going to
one
work.
homecoming, didn't it?
Thank God. Actually,
Yeah, I really don't know, but I feel like they did.
I think they did,
I think
but I
they
don't
did.
want to lie.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look it up.
Let's just make sure before we get to talk.
Because I don't want to get them too much, and then they done lost.
Cause what's the 2 kids that came here? What y'all came here for?
Rick Ross and
Yeah,
Big Boy.
ain't y'all both from down south? Or no? Rick Ross son is. I don't know about Big Boy. He may be from down.
Yeah, Big Boys.
But it's giving very much. What that pressure? Nigga.
Non-existent. Because them boys have been getting spanked by everybody. Let's see where it's at. I should just say football.
What it is y'all need to find that Steve Harvey looking coach that y'all used to have back in the day, and
They used to be
rehire
fresh
his
as hell?
ass. Be fresh every day with them goddamn suits on, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's who y'all need to dig back up and hire. Put his ass back on that beat.
Dig back up was
Oh my
crazy.
God, what if he had passed away?
That's
I
what I
don't,
said. Dig back up was crazy because I don't know if he did or not.
I don't either. But y'all need to find his ass.
Yeah.
Dig them records up.
What was
And find that
homecoming?
contact.
October.
What was that man's name?
Homecoming was what? October 26th?
Mhm.
Then hell no, they ain't win. They lost to Jackson State 37-17. They just won the last game to Grambling barely by 24 to
I
21.
did see that, but
They better. I
y'all
tell
had
you what.
the lead last
tell you
time.
what.
Oh shit, maybe I was too drunk.
I tell you what. Y'all better not lose Classic. I ain't. There's a lot of stuff I don't go for, and that's one of them. I think they lost last year, and it pissed me off. They broke the streak. They Kourtney won Classic for like 6 or 7 years in a row.
Man, it was a lot of presidents that passed by.
A lot of presidents, a lot of coaches, a lot of
But
players.
I don't know. They made it.
Hopefully they get it together, because right now they ain't making too much noise. But yeah, that band
That band gonna do it at times. So that. Nobody had the nerve to write me talking about fan better. Nobody cares about y'all marching 100 inks.
Bro, they have a whole picture of their band, like, trying to spell a word on the field, and the word is spelled wrong.
I was trying to find that picture so bad. I forgot what word
Y'all
it
can't
was.
say nothing to me, and it was a simple word too.
Oh, I forgot what it was.
It's like, yeah,
That
how
shit
dare
had
y'all?
me screaming.
And then have the audacity to say anything about Kourtney's band.
Oh, God. If you know what it was, please drop the picture in the comments. Comment down below. Was it Faith? Was it Faith?
It might have been something along those lines, because you know they.
I don't know. Whatever it was, it didn't spell Faith. It didn't spell.
Whatever the word was,
spell.
it was spelled wrong. That's the bottom line. It didn't spell what it was supposed to spell. And that was the point that I was making.
Actually, we're not going to talk about FAMU and their band because y'all got too many articles.
Yeah, too many scandals.
But we're not going to get into it. I remember it wasn't FAMU though. It wasn't FAM. It got cleared up it wasn't FAM. But I remember it was a scandal. It was like a porn scandal going on. You don't remember hearing about that? And that just kept saying, oh, it was FAMU band that was doing all the shit, but it wasn't. It got cleared up. But I remember that scandal.
Whoa.
It was a porn, like a porno that was online, and apparently it was filmed at FAM. It was the FAMU band members. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was in the, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like it was in somebody's dorm room type shit.
Yeah, they had that, and they had the.
But it wasn't y'all though.
Oh yeah, it wasn't.
It got
but
cleared
they had
up.
the thing with Boston Richie or somebody filming a music video in their locker room and getting in trouble.
Yeah, I remember that. Which why? I would have thought that was, publicity for y'all.
See, I don't know what the song was or what he was talking about.
Maybe it had like violence.
Right.
Maybe it was something to do with
But
that.
because of the artist. Yeah.
With violence. That could have been it.
Because of the artist, usually
Come on, Boston.
Yeah, usually his songs have some kind of derogatory word or cuss word or.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
They just wanted commission first and they didn't get it. That's all. And I understand.
Well, yeah, I was supposed to go to Kourtney for chorus, but I ended up losing my voice the first night of freshman orientation because we had a party.
So technically,
It was. Everything happens for a reason, though. Because I don't think I would have enjoyed being in concert crowd now that I know people that were in it and what they were going through. Yeah, no, I wasn't going for all that. They was traveling a lot, yeah, but they were traveling a lot. And still having to keep up with schoolwork.
That'd be the thing, like, I regret not going to like a 4-year college like that.
I went for 2 years and I stopped going because after I lost my voice and was in music for like a week, I changed my major to criminal justice and was studying that from then until I stopped going. But I got to a point to where I just felt like it was better that I knew the information rather than, live by it. So, and then I got involved in photography and started taking pictures of people, started throwing parties and all kinds of stuff and was doing all that. So I stopped going before I owed them any more money.
That's the smart way to go.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, I hope you kids get their refunds.
I don't know.
That's scandal.
Yeah, I was gonna say we done said something about FAMU having scandals. Kourtney definitely done had their fair share too, but most of them are financial. Somebody got caught stealing or allocating funds.
Shame.
Programs getting cut for other stuff. And it was different, like being a local and hearing about that stuff is one thing.
It's right, it's just crazy. But actually
being a student,
having the experience, I know that was even worse.
Man, I was
they was protesting, they was doing it was wild to just. I used to drive, I used to be like, they is out there exercising their rights. That's what I thought. I was proud of them kids. I was so proud of them kids. They did what they had to do, baby, to get this place up out of there.
Stand on business.
That was the true stand on business class right there. I don't forgot what class, what year that was, but whatever year that was, y'all did y'all big one.
That was
I really salute y'all.
That was like the time I stopped going, like 2016, 2017.
I think it was around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all did y'all big one. Kudos to y'all.
Yeah, and like I said, at that time I started throwing all kind of parties. I had the party I had at the bowling alley every other Tuesday night. That ended up getting shut down because niggas want to be niggas.
Rolling out in South Zone?
No, it was in a.
Oh,
apartment on the beach side.
yeah.
You went to one of those?
I went. Did I go to one?
Wait, you heard about them though?
I went to one and it was straight. Nothing happened. But every time I didn't go, it was always something. It was crazy. Every time I didn't go, it was always. I remember one time I heard they was throwing bowling balls in that bitch. I'm like, damn.
That was my guy.
Damn, friend. I heard it used to be lit, but I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. When it
I
wasn't.
heard it was lit though, yeah.
It was only, I would say, about 2 or 3 fights, maybe. But that last one is what set it off. Like, it was
It got way first.
Yeah. But other than that, it was always a vibe in there. I had that place packed out.
Yeah, all the time. I miss those days. That's why I don't go out no more. It's not the same. It's not that vibe no more.
Right. Dudes don't even really dance no more for real. They just be standing around. Yeah, like I said, I got involved in my dance organization 2015, so I was always strolling or doing some kind of dance.
Right.
Always going to parties to do just that. Not standing around holding up the wall. Now when I started getting a little bit older in the parties,
Yeah, okay, I get it.
yeah, then I would be like,
Okay.
yeah, I started to drift more and more back into the background, but I was still, stroll if I had to. My organization was there or whatever, but I'm just in the back. I think I can start this week's guest the charges. All right, so this first guess the charge.
What would we do without Antonio Beach no shots, like? Okay. I wanna say I don't know. Maybe I don't wanna say like nothing too like violent. But then again you just really never know.
Right, because I done had some crazy ones out there.
I would just say like maybe like a DUI. Whoa.
She got trespass on property other than structure or conveyance, 1 possession of cocaine, 1 possession of new or alleged drug without prescription, 1 possession of paraphernalia, and 1 possession of controlled substance without prescription. So I mean, it has some kind of influence. Next one.
I don't know. Because you already dressed out. So you already been in there. What did you do? Let's see. It's given, did you steal something? possibly. It's giving, yeah, I did it too.
Right,
Unfortunately.
with the smirk.
Yeah. Maybe drive without a license. Maybe want to say possession.
Right, you put it past Esmeralda.
Yeah.
She had the cocaine and all
She
kinds
had
of
it
stuff
all.
on her.
Let's go with the first one. I'm gonna do some type of death.
Theft. Abuse of an elderly person or disabled adult, and disorderly intoxication.
I had it backwards.
Yeah. Elderly person or disabled adult is crazy.
It's insane, and
First of all, why is there even a bond for that?
that's what I was looking at, to be quite honest.
Alright, next one.
Battery assault.
Something violent.
Something of the violence. That
Oh man.
trespassing. I don't fucking know.
Let's see this.
Trespassing.
Trespassing, possession of paraphernalia. How was he supposed to know he was trespassing? He only had one eye. What if he couldn't see where he was?
Oh, damn. You know you ain't supposed to be there.
Well, I mean, it doesn't
So
say.
trespassing gets no bond. That's why the system is fucked. But abuse of an elderly person
Or a disabled adult.
or a disabled adult.
$2,500. $250.
This is interesting.
Alright, next one.
Oh, she's so happy. Damn, girl.
Yeah, whatever she did.
Whatever you did.
She meant to do it.
Fuck.
She definitely meant to do it. She
probably was speeding, driving without a license. I don't put nothing against nobody now. I don't know.
Especially somebody that smiled in the mugshot.
Fuck.
Maybe she smiled because she knew it was going to be on social media
Maybe.
or something.
I don't know. Battery. She probably beat somebody ass and was like, yeah, bitch, I'll give it.
Cause bodily harm.
She.
Okay, see, now I literally just made a post on Facebook today about this and was like, every time I see this charge, I just imagine somebody bending somebody's fingers backwards. I don't know why. But that's bodily harm to me.
Like, fuck, bro.
Like, what do you do to somebody to get this charge?
I don't know.
Like, it's not assault, it's not battery. It's not
It
touch
has
or
no
strike.
bond.
It has no bond.
She broke something.
Maybe broke a bone. Alright, last one.
Oh. Just giving some type of, you probably beat somebody up too.
Yeah, I could see some type
I
of
could see some
assault.
type of assault in the eyes. Maybe a little drunk.
Right, because his face definitely looked
Yeah,
red.
Maybe.
He
Let's do one of those.
got that my Diddy vibe. That face
Like,
on
I
there.
didn't mean, maybe, let's see.
Like, I'm gonna regret this in the morning.
Yeah, that's what that was giving.
Domestic battery by strangulation.
Whoa. That is not what I expected to see, but I'm glad that shit has no bond, baby.
Right, because if he would have had a number, I would have been livid.
What did you strangle that person with? Oh my god, I hope it wasn't a female.
Right, because
Oh
I just
my
learned that
God.
domestic, it doesn't necessarily mean they're in a relationship, it just
Yeah.
means they live together.
Or just know each other type. Well, yeah.
Because domestic has to be in the house.
Strangle, like with your hands?
With a pillow, with a robe. I don't know, he did it with something. But like we said, he gonna regret it in the morning. That's why his face was red. That boy was crying.
And I go
that
and
cop
his
car.
strength,
Like he was out of breath.
Yeah, he meant that shit. Oh my god.
That's crazy. You know how mad you gotta be to strangle somebody?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what did they do? That had to been his 13th reason.
Yeah.
He
had it.
It was
He had
it.
You know what? I'm
fed
tired
up.
of this.
He is fed up.
I've had it up to here. And then he meant every bit of that.
Wow.
We ended up in the Volusia County Division of Corrections.
That's not a place you want to be.
No, it's not. Speaking from experience. And that was this week's Guess the Charges. Alright, so what you got planned for the future?
Well, I recently got certified with the PTCD, which is the Pharmacy Technician Certification Board.
Okay. Congratulations.
It's been a journey.
I believe it.
Like that lady said, it's a journey. It's been a journey,
Yeah.
but we got through it. It's just now waiting for the state board to accept my applications for me to register and finally work. But I found some get arounds. I know Georgia, if you're certified, all you have to do is just send like your badge and stuff, pay that application fee, and basically you can get certified there. But it's like, oh, I'm in Georgia.
Right, just to work. Even though, I don't know. Because it's right there, but just to have to move to Georgia to work.
And it's like,
You didn't have no other reason to go
my
there.
people's over there.
The people's are here. Right.
I mean, I got people there too, but people that they see kind of easy at the moment, they're all here. Well, that's why I mean, they're like, actually, at the moment, I want to get out of it. Not like immediately, but eventually I want to get out of it. I don't want to be in that for too long.
Nothing wrong with that. Making your money, staying out of the way. I definitely didn't know who you were until you commented on that reel, and I asked her who you were, and she confirmed that you were indeed. Yeah. And I was like, oh wow, it's a small world.
Yeah, but she had posted it was like, oh, he's looking for more hosts or like more guests to interview, hit him up. I'm like, okay, I will.
Definitely appreciate the interest.
Since I always be talking like that, I want to get on somebody's podcast.
What would be your intentions on doing so? Like, is it more so for yourself to see if it's something you're interested in, or is it something because you have something you want to say? Might be all of the above.
It's sort of like an audio book. I don't know. I just feel like whenever the topic comes up, I just feel like I just want to say how I feel. Sometimes I don't have, I guess, not the courage or like the, because I'm going to say what I want to say. I truly don't give up anymore. But I don't know, I feel like a lot of people can relate in a way. And I feel like just my little Twitter little fingers, my little Instagram story fingers, it don't reach the people that probably need to hear that shit.
Definitely. Me going through this journey has definitely taught me people are appreciative of my transparency and how open I am with my past or what I got going on, or with anything. It helps them, be the same way in their lives. So I dig that. I definitely didn't think about that as a reason to do this. This was more so kind of therapeutic for me as well, because for one, I'm camera shy. But two, I've always had stage fright. So all of this is like, right, so all this is kind of making me.
Yeah, because like it's weird because like you always like done music.
Right.
Performing, but you have stage fright.
Right.
Me kind of did some competitive cheerleading, did cupcakes for the cookie, like in elementary school. That's performing in front of people. You definitely don't know. Shots, motherfucker, at that time. Scared as hell.
Yeah.
Nervous. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's
Like,
definitely putting me in positions to bring me out of my shell. It's allowed me to carry a conversation better, regardless of what it's about, or even just start a new conversation out of nowhere. I've always been vocal about how I feel when I get to a certain point, but now it's made me more open. Like it doesn't take as much for me to just say how I'm feeling.
Like you don't really gotta think about it too much. You just say it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so it's definitely a lot of benefits emotionally and spiritually going through this journey, which is why I definitely encourage other people to do it. If this is really what they want to do. I will say I don't feel like everybody can have a podcast.
Yeah.
Because some people are really just incapable of carrying decent conversation.
Yeah.
Granted, some people might be, in tune or want to listen to foolishness, but for how long? Like, how long is that going to be a thing? So people get tired of it and then move on, and then what you stuck with? Nothing.
Right.
So have you ever thought about, well, would travel nursing be something that you could get into?
I'm not to go to school for nursing. So bad. And honestly, like, even doing pharmacy tech, like, oh God, to have to know 200 drugs.
That's how many drugs there are. So.
No, fuck no.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like that's a lot more than that.
No. Those are just the top ones that you need to know.
Jesus.
Baby, I'll put it until 5 right now.
You got to bring those down sections.
Yes. It was like, how many months instead of 6? Like, what? Semester. 4 months. Like, every week was 20. Her weeks on 20.
Jesus.
Insane.
Yeah, that ain't enough time.
I'm so glad that I passed. Like,
Yeah,
I was stressed out. I was crying every other night. I'm like, oh. I knew I was at the end, but I didn't think the end was going to get this hard.
It was.
I'm going to have to read these books or something because I forgot everything. I don't think I remember is what I did in the class because it's hands-on. That's how I learned.
Yeah. So you're not an audible learner or a visionary learner?
It's like, I have to watch it first, and then it's like, okay, I can do it.
You said you were involved in cheerleading as a younger?
Yeah.
You cheer for, well, not for Kourtney, but...
I did cupcakes. I mean, technically, I guess it was good, but not.
Yeah.
I wasn't on no.
Right.
We just did the home games and classes.
Right. In the parade. Do they even do that anymore?
I haven't been to a game in so long. I don't know.
I think they were doing it when I was there. I remember them doing it when I was there, but I think around the time I started to leave, I feel like I started seeing them less and less. And then that's when all the other
Those were the days.
That's when all the other dance teams started popping up and
their troops and stuff.
All right, that was another episode of the Likkle Table. I want to give thanks to my guest, Ms. Kourtney, for dropping in again. And, you know, blessings and power to all your endeavors. I hope everything works out in your favor with whatever you got that you told us about and didn't. So, and I appreciate you for coming on. Like I said, yes, ma'am.
Appreciate you having me.
No problem. Like I said, I appreciate the interest and you actually execute. Yes, ma'am. I can dig it. And I appreciate all my viewers and listeners as well. And if you're watching the video on YouTube and like what you saw, make sure you drop a like physically, please. Post comments, get involved in any other segments, ask me or her any questions, and they'll be answered by me in further episodes or by her in the comments. You never know. Share the video with friends and family, your loved ones, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for me. We are currently at 67 subscribers. 67 subscribers. So we're hitting that slowly but surely. Trying to hit that first 100. After I do that, it's a big. But I appreciate all the support that I've received so far. Much blessings. And if you're listening in on any of the other streaming services, an example of Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, or Apple Podcasts, make sure to leave a like, rating, or comment so I can know what you guys think as well. And this is your host, your favorite neighborhood roster, and I'm up out of here. Peace and blessings.
This is very new to me. I've never done podcasts. Like, I never kind of did this type of thing.
Okay. How the hell that happened?
Easy. My brother was out there, you know, having babies before my mom had me. That's really as simple as it is.
True.
Your dad is my cousin. That's all.
It's not common to
It's not common to see that, I know.
Yeah. To see uncles or aunties with
Kind of the same
with
age.
nephews or nieces younger than them.
Oh yeah, I in Fort Lauderdale. I said, well, that's why I like to be down south.
Makes
Perfect.
sense, right? You're supposed to be a SoFlo baby.
I was supposed to be a SoFlo baby, not no Central Florida.
By a long shot. My last guest was just saying how I've been intelligent since high school.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated with a 3.4. That's honors grade. I was in an honors dorm, the only co-ed dorm that they had on Kourtney campus at the time, a freshman.
I don't know what dorm was that.
Lee Ryan.
I ain't even go to Kourtney, but I knew about the dorm.
Yeah, because, it went down. I got some stories out of that, boy.
That's all that's it.
Messing with the leg warmers.
Thank you. I was trying to get into different styles.
It's definitely retro, I dig the,
The Y2K vibes.
Yeah. That was this
Was it all in
week's.
Daytona?
No,
Oh.
just Volusia County. So it might be, well, I try not to have people from Daytona, so they'll be like Edgewater
Yeah.
or like Deltona, D-Land, New Smyrna. So yeah, just so I don't be hitting too close to home.
Right. I get it.
I don't want to put nobody on that I might run into one day.